Ken's Garage Paint Shop. I have another whole set of bodywork for this bike because this is not the proper bodywork for this bike. I have never done real paint work before, so I don't think that's a good experiment for my first attempt. Maybe it's time to give this bike a facelift. This tank is not repairable, at least by a mere mortal. This is a decent tank. It's been repainted. It has a huge dent right here, unfortunately. I got a quote from a PDR guy that specializes in motorcycle gas tanks, and the prices were out of this world. My red bike has one little tiny dent right here. The quote to take that out was, I think, $450. Quite some time ago, I bought this little kit off of Amazon or eBay. I did try to use it, as evidenced by all these glue thingies. There's a whole bunch more. I had tried to pull some dents on this tank. The only thing I succeeded in doing was pulling part of the clear and decal off of this one. So I'm going to give it another go on this big dent here. Maybe it's kind of big and just barely concave enough to just pull right out. I hope so. And by the way, this is the world famous Hi-Yi PDR car dent removal tool. It looks to me like I destroyed this big one, unfortunately. It's all bent up. My guess is this is going to fail miserably, but I've cleaned this off. I've cleaned the tank. The idea is hot melt this thing, stick it on here. Here we go. I'll try it with this thumb wheel thing. Remember last time I was using a ratchet to really crank down on this thing. That's probably what broke that other one. Try it this way first. You know what? That thing's coming up. I don't want to pull it too far. I think I need to move it down here. Wow, pretty cool. It's permanently attached. That's not a problem if I just leave that on there, is it? This is denatured alcohol. This is how you take the glue off. Here it comes. I'll come down a little bit further. Round two. There's a little light on the glue. There's no glue spooging out over here, so this one may pull right off. Yep, the glue's, it's pulling off. This one's not doing anything. Maybe I'll preheat the metal a little bit. Try again with a little bit more glue this time. Starting to get some of the black glue, which is supposed to be stronger. That's a lot of glue. Plus the black glue matches the black paint. That's important. It's just pulling the plastic tab. Nope, 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 nope. But now, I'm not having such good luck. Gotta clean this off. That black glue did seem to stick better. Looks to me like I just put a little dent in there from the threaded rod in here. Dumb thing. I just hot melted the threaded rod to this guy. Now I'm going to try to put glue on here just on top of all this old glue. I don't know why that would work any better. Got to try something, right? Ow! Ah, shit! That's hot. Don't get hot melt on your finger. It's quite hot. And it burns. Here we go. I'll let it sit for a moment. Maybe it's pulling up real slow. A little bit more. And wait. A little bit more. And wait. I think it's trying to pull up. This thing's still stuck on there pretty good. It's really hard to turn this. I may have to go to my nut and ratchet method, but I'm thinking about heating this metal a little bit. Let me see if I can turn this a little bit more. I hear a weird noise, but I think it's this thing pulling off. Yeah, it is, darn it. Oh, that threaded rod came back through. You can kind of see what's going on here. The dent, that should not be dented. It should actually be quite rounded like this one. I just put a jam nut on this thing because I think when this stud starts driving through the plastic tab down here and pushing on the tank, I think it's fighting against me. You think I'm right? Try again. I'm going to put glue on here without putting it on my finger this time, and instead of turning it this way, I'm going to turn it this way. I think the concept here is really good. I think this tool perhaps is not strong enough to do what it needs to do. I was hoping this thing would go pop, but I'm not getting very lucky in that regard. Here we go. I think it's pulling up in the center of the tab. Right now there's a little bit of a hump right here, and there should be. I'll try pulling it up a little bit more. If it doesn't suck back in, it's definitely an improvement. That one was glued on real good. It started pulling paint up right here. Here we go with another pull. Yikes. I can't turn it. It's glued on there real good. Putting the jam nut on there seemed to help. I just took this guy off and put a nut with a washer on here. It looks like the tab is coming apart. The glue is holding. Yeah, it's going to come apart. Come on. Pull up. See the stress marks right in here? I think this tool, the little plastic tab thing, is going to come apart. Oh, the glue's starting to give way. Yeah, I don't think this tab will survive another pull. It's coming apart right here. I definitely seem to have the adhesive working well. Another paint chunk pulled up. Uh-oh. No. I think it's full of Bondo. There's definitely Bondo in here. Question is how much. I'm about ready to give up on this. I can see this kind of oval shape right here that I think is all Bondo, and then over here there's a distinct high spot that I think is Bondo. I may have to get a tool out and grind this out or something, but I'm going to try one more pull. If the glue holds, I believe the glue tab is going to break. It's pulled up. Still a real low spot right here where the Bondo is. Alright, I turned the camera off, and of course my tool just broke out. Nice, huh? One more try. Uh-oh, something's giving out. Wow, that just pulled way up. It's got a hump in the middle here. Went back down a little bit. Maybe if it wasn't for this Bondoed area, I might be in good shape. It pulled up, but it definitely went back down some. I think I need to grind this out, see what's going on in here, see if I can pull it up. I'll pick this up again tomorrow.